So here are 5 strategies for building your reader audience. And if you're interested in that, then keep watching. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Priscilla Savage. I'm your host. I'm an indie author and entrepreneur, and right now I have 5 books out currently on Amazon. So I'm working on my 6th and 7th books that I'm hoping are going to be published in a few months. If you're returning to this channel, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate you, and I'm so excited to have you here. So we're going to be talking about 5 strategies for building your reader audience. So, whether you're a new writer or if you've been writing for a while, and if you are into self-publishing or indie publishing like I am, then you know that having an audience, a reader audience, is very important on your writer journey as an author. And so, when you write, you want to enjoy what you're writing, but you also want to have people, readers, who genuinely enjoy the books that you publish. Okay, so I want to share with you 5 strategies that I have used in building my reader audience over the years, and even strategies that I'm still using up until this day. Okay, now I'm going to be dividing the strategies into 2. One is going to be the social media aspect, like YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, and another is going to be writing platforms like Wattpad and Inkit. Okay, because this is how I got started. So the first thing you want to do is get a free writing platform like Wattpad and Inkit. Okay, so if you're not familiar with what these are, Wattpad is a writing platform where readers and writers go to read. Readers go there to read free stories by their favorite authors and discover real new stories, and they get to support their favorite authors. Okay, and it's also a platform where writers go on there to publish their stories in serialized format. Okay, so like chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, they can publish weekly, bi-weekly, or even every day. Okay, and these are free stories. Now Wattpad also has like paid stories, or I think it used to be called paid stories. Now it's the Wattpad original, where writers can get coins to read a chapter if they can't wait for the next installment. So you really give readers and writers the options to find and discover new authors and just support their favorite authors. Now Inkit is kind of similar, but it's also very different in that for Inkit, you have subscription. I think Wattpad you also have subscription, but Inkit you also have subscription. But Inkit also has like free stories where readers can go and discover new stories and read and enjoy themselves, and also where writers can go and publish their stories as well. They can also put their stories behind a paywall for readers to subscribe before reading. So they're similar, but they're also very different. And I don't think one is better than the other. I just think they're just very unique. When I started writing, I started on Wattpad before transitioning to Inkit and started writing on both platforms. And this is how I was able to build my reader audience. Okay, now if you haven't seen my video where I went into detail as far as like how to use Wattpad to build your audience, then make sure that you click on that video right here or here, so you can watch how to build as far as like your reader audience on the Wattpad and the Inkit platforms. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is get on a free writing platform, because when you publish, and I'm not going to say much about that, you can go watch that video to go more into detail as far as like using Wattpad or Inkit to build your reader audience. Okay, so get on a free writing platform. The second thing that you want to do is post your chapters consistently. So this is still on the writing platforms. Make sure you post consistently, because when you post your chapters consistently on Wattpad and Inkit, you're giving the algorithm a chance to push your stories. Of course, when you use the right hashtags, you're giving the algorithm on this platform to push your stories to your audience. And I'm telling you, like within a matter of weeks, as a matter of fact, within a matter of it wasn't even up to a month when I started discovering my audience. My audience started finding me and started reading my story. So you want to be consistent on this platform. Before I say the third thing, I want to just pause here real quick and let you know about my free checklist for writing and publishing your book. So I have a free checklist that you can download for free. They're just gonna really outline the checklist that you need for writing and publishing your book. Okay, so if you want that checklist, just leave in the comment section below checklist, please, and I will send you the direct link where you can go and download your free checklist to writing and publishing your book. This is a process that I have used in my journey, and I want to share with you. So just type below in the comment section checklist, please, and I will send you the direct link where you can download that, or you can get it from the description box below. You can check out the link in the description box below if you want that and get that free checklist. Okay, the third thing I want to do, which kind of goes back to like what I've been saying, is make sure you engage with your readers on the platforms. I know Wattpad and Anchor they both give you like the opportunity to respond to comments. When readers comment on your story chapters, you can respond to the comments on your story, and engage with readers. So make sure that you're engaging, because it gives the readers, it gives you time on the platform, but it also gives your readers, time to engage. And the more they engage in the platform, the more they engage in your stories, the more your stories get pushed out to more readers. So you want to make sure you're engaging your audience as well, your readers, platforms. Okay. Now, the fourth thing you want to do is, if you're not already doing this, or if you already like have an account but you want to kind of maximize that, take advantage of that, is you want to post on social media consistently. This is sort of like also posting on on those writing platforms. But for social media, one thing that I encourage people to do is you want to make sure that you're sharing your your writing journey with your readers, with your audience, because that's what I do on YouTube. If you can go check out some of my I think I have that on a playlist on my YouTube channel. You can see that I have like videos where I'm just documenting my process of writing and just sharing that with my audience, my reader audience, and just sharing the process of my writing sprints and what I do in the day and my writer journey. So because readers want to see this, they want to feel like they're a part of this process. So you want to make sure that you're sharing your process on YouTube, and you can do this. You can do the same on TikTok, but on TikTok, you can, on YouTube, you can let your personality shine on YouTube. On TikTok, you can do the same thing. It really depends on what you want to do with these different platforms. I do a lot of marketing on my TikTok. I do a lot of marketing on my Instagram. On YouTube, I also do a lot of marketing my stories, but I also tend to not just the readers of my books or my channel, but I also tend to other writers, especially new writers. I'm very passionate about just really helping new writers and just sharing tips and tricks that I've learned, that have worked for me, along the way on my writing journey. So you want to make sure you're sharing your experience and your process with your audience as well on these social media platforms. The fifth strategy, as far as building your reader audience, which kind of ties everything that I've been saying together, is you want to make sure you're using hashtags. Okay, you want to use hashtags on the writing platforms and even on social media. Okay, now for YouTube, hashtags like readers, hashtags like authortube, hashtags like booktube, right? These are hashtags that you can use on your channel. On TikTok, of course, hashtags like booktalk, which is very popular now. You want to use that. Hashtags like readers, if you're attending to the readers, you want to use that, and so many other good hashtags. Okay, and of course, you can do the same for Instagram. Of course, for Wattpad, you want to make sure you put in hashtags that are related to your book. So if your book is like a enemies to lovers romance, make sure that you put that on your, for the hashtag section of your book on Wattpad and Inkit, so that way when readers are looking for enemies to lovers romance books, they can find your story. Okay. Now, these are the 5 strategies. Now, if you're really serious, with as far as like writing and publishing your book, if you're really serious, I have an editing service that I offer, and marketing as well, and manuscript evaluation. So I do offer these services. And if you're serious and you want me to help you with editing, I do developmental editing, line editing, and copy editing, and even proofreading. So if you need my help specifically on these, any of these editing services, or you need me to share with you the exact strategies that I use for my marketing, and not just to sell my books and get downloads, but also to build my reader audience on social media platforms and these writing platforms. If you're interested and you're serious, I also help with manuscript evaluation, where I look at your manuscript, read it, and offer critique on your manuscript. And I also give you a 2 to 3 page write-up as far as your story, and I can read your book and evaluate your book and help you with whatever help that you need. Now, if you're interested, you can comment down below in the comment section. I'm serious, and I will send you the direct link where you can go check on my services and just just read up on it and just see whatever situation, whatever fits your situation, whatever you need help with, and just book a consultation with me. And and I'll be happy to help. I'll be glad to help out. So if you're serious and you want a link to my services, you can comment down below, I'm serious, or you could check out the description box and you see the direct link to my services and book me and let's work together. And I can't wait to work with you. And that's it for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And if you like this video, please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you're not subscribed already. Join this family. I give a lot of tips, and just especially for new writers, I just want to help you on your journey, help you in creating a sustainable income with your writing. That's why I'm here, and I'll see you in my next video. Until then, keep writing, guys, and keep believing. Bye, guys.